Hello Australia, welcome to this fantastic Couch Extra. We're talking to Dr. Stephanie Davies. Now she's written this book called Rewire Your Pain. Pain is a really big issue in Australia. Many people, 1 in 5, suffer from some sort of pain. Dr. Stephanie is here on the couch to talk about that today. Welcome, Stephanie.
Thank you, Fred.
Nice to have you here. Now, we talked about the book last time you were here with Dr.
Frank. Yeah,
I'll
Dr.
call
Frank.
him Dr. Frank.
Dr. Frank.
But tell me a little bit about pain itself. You said 1 in 5 people suffer from pain.
Yeah. That might amaze some people, but if you talk to your family and friends, it's actually not uncommon to find that people might have things, you know, maybe some times of the day, most days of the week, but other people have got what's called 24/7 pain, where they have pain every day, every hour, every day.
Do you specialise in a type of pain or all types of pain?
Basically all types of pain, and of which spinal pain is the commonest, of which the commonest of that is actually back pain or back and leg pain. See a lot of people with joint pain, of which the commonest is knee pain and a bit of hip pain, shoulder pain. And then there's lots of other things like headache and irritable bowel and widespread pain, you know, fibromyalgia, or things called chronic regional pain syndrome. So we deal with everything.
Now, when you say we deal with, tell us where you are, because a lot of people may be saying, oh, wonderful, finally a doctor that just deals with pain. Where can people find you?
Okay, we run what's called an interprofessional practice. So we have a practice where I'm clearly a pain doctor and specialised in that. I also do anaesthetics. We've got 2 other pain doctors who work part-time in that practice. A GP who works in the morning, happens to be my husband, knows everything as much as I do now, just about. And then we have a GP trainee, and we have pain psychologists and occupational therapists as well.
Where is the clinic?
Oh, where is the clinic? It's right at the intersection of Cottesloe, Claremont, Swanbourne. So it's postcoded Cottesloe. It's on Railway Street.
And the name of the clinic?
It was called WA Specialist Pain Services, but we're rebranding into something called Painless.
Painless.
Partly because we do a lot of telehealth, and so we're going to be across more states than just WA.
Now, do you have a website for that? Because I know people are going to say, I need to go and see Dr. Stephanie. I've got lots of pain.
Okay. Shortest thing, if you stick into Google Stephanie Davies pain, not because I am a pain, it'll come up as our WA or our WASP website, but shortly it's going to be painless.clinic.
What's your success rate? And I'm not asking for miracles here, but do you have people that, like I said to you before when I met you 4 weeks ago, we talked about my neuropathy that I've got because I'm a diabetic, I've got nerve damage.
Yeah.
Can you help with that sort of situation? Because a lot of doctors will say, no, bad luck, you've eaten too much sugar, you're stuffed. And that's the normal attitude is, bad luck, you've left it too long, you should have cut the sugar.
I can, hand on heart, say we don't help 100 people out of 100, but even say the 5 or 10% we don't help necessarily reduce their pain, often with the different strategies they actually can do more in their life. The vast majority of people improve on what they can do every day. And we've got a ton of tricks, most of which is non-opioid. So because we don't really do opioids, and we've got like a range of probably 15, 20 other things.
Sometimes it's good to be able to, sometimes the pain can be there, but there's ways of dealing with it so it's less obvious in your life, if that makes a point. Because I find, like, for example, I'm using my case, I can't walk barefoot anymore. If I wear no socks, I can't walk on tiles or pavers. Pavers especially give me a lot of pain. So I wear socks. And even when I go to bed at night, winter or summer, I have to wear socks, and that makes me sleep a lot easier and makes my body more restful. Whereas if I don't wear socks, Dr. Steph, I tend to get cold feet and I'm very uncomfortable. Why do we get that?
Okay, that's almost, so what we, at the very end of the last 4 weeks ago, we're talking about the 4 different types of pain, and we managed to discuss injury pain and inflammatory pain. Because I talked too slow, we didn't get to neuropathic pain. Now, neuropathic pain, which is what you've got, one of the hallmarks of that is something called allodynia. It's when, say, light touch or, you know, even hot, cold air, things which are not normally painful, actually give you pain messages. So it means, like, the other things that don't normally give you pain. And if people have got that allodynia, it's like 100% that they've got neuropathic pain. The interesting thing about neuropathic pain, you can split it out into 2, you know, broad sorts. One is because when one nerve cell talks to the other nerve cell, the neurons, the electrical activity that goes along gets super excited, and it's like the nervous system holds a memory. So it becomes like a music memory, or, you know, when you remember phone numbers. So that's neuropathic pain, and we've recognised that for a long time. 70% of the nervous system is glia. The glia are in the nervous system and they chatter. And the glia get activated when you're under stress, when you go on opioids, when
and that's medication,
the threat,
isn't it?
Medication. Well, we don't use those. There's a ton of other medications.
Good.
And then there's the other thing that activates it is threat. So if you get pain, so pain signals plus threat, means that that synapse becomes more tightly bound, so you get increasing pain. So a lot of what we do is get people to reduce stress, reduce threat, get more engaged in reward. Like things. So we're very much trying to improve the reward system, so increase people's dopamine. If you increase dopamine, you're starting to reverse some of those changes in pain. So a lot of it comes back to lifestyle as well.
Because look, a lot of people have got diabetes, one of the worst illnesses now in the world. Diabetes is fast becoming something that so many people have, and neuropathic pain comes with it, as far as I'm concerned. For eventually, some people, for some people are lucky enough not to get it in their later years.
Okay, so the two tricks which we need to spit out to get to people at home is with ongoing neuropathic pain, especially in your case, it's in your feet. They've got these things called lignocaine patches. So lignocaine is a local anaesthetic, but like if you get your teeth pulled, people will put local anaesthetic in, hopefully, before they pull the tooth. So I've got these patches that are this big, and you basically peel off the glad wrap backing and you put it where the pain is sore, so where it's sensitive, okay? The trick with that is in the packet it says put it on for 12 hours, off for 12 hours, but the trick is leave it on for 18 plus hours. And if you've got one area that's particularly painful, if you do that every single day for 4 weeks, at the end of the 4 weeks, often people don't really need the patch anymore because it acts as a circuit breaker of that memory that's been held in the nervous system. The other trick is something called PEA, which stands for palmitoyl ethanol amide. It's a nutraceutical. You don't need a script. It needs to be compounded. In Perth, the best place to get it from is Fremantle Compounding Chemist. It costs about $89 for a 2-month trial. And it helps the nerve pain, so it takes the scream out of the pain, or the raspiness out of the pain. It also helps inflammation. No side effects, just about.
You know what? Pardon the pun, but I don't want to be a pain. But we're right out of time. Tell me quickly about the book.
The book gives you all of the information that we would love to share with you. There's only a little bit on medications and procedures, which we discuss individually, but everything else is things you can do at home, fairly much cost-free.
I love the name, Rewire Your Pain. In other words, redirect it, put the focus somewhere else, and sometimes that can help.
Correct.
It eases the pain, really, doesn't it?
It unravels,
You are just a pain master, Doctor. Dr. Stephanie Davies, of course. Thank you very much. Now, the book, they can get it from the website as well. What's the website?
So it's www.rewireyourpain.com.
And we had a tip about people with shoulder pain, just quickly.
So really quickly, joint pain is often because the information coming down the spinal cord to inhibit the pain is not working, and there's a tablet called duloxetine, brand name Cymbalta. It's an SNRI, works really well for shoulder pain, knee pain, hip pain.
Fantastic. And just before we go, do we need a referral to come and see you?
Not to our practice, dominantly because we have GPs who can see you within our practice. We clearly want to, they can write a referral. Clearly we want to include the GP, but we don't need one. Wonderful information. Thank you, Dr. Stephanie Davies. Google her, Dr. Stephanie Davies. Check out our website, thecouch.com.au, and I'll put a link there as well. Thank you for being with us today. And that is another Couch Extra. Keep watching The Couch Sunday nights on Foxtel, only on Foxtel, and I will see you soon.